Hey guys, what is going on? And today we're going to be reviewing Caves and Cliffs Update Snapshot 1. Now, as you can see, it adds a few nice features. One by one we'll be going over every single one of them. So we're going to start over here with the first ore to be added in this update. Copper ore, which probably wouldn't be the only ore, but still, I'm just saying. We have copper, lightly weathered copper, semi-weathered copper, and weathered copper. And then they have two other variants. You have cut copper, lightly weathered, cut copper, and semi-weathered and weathered. But then you also have wax variants. But the wax variant doesn't have a weathered version. It only goes down to semi-weathered. Next up, you have all these candles. So you can see they come in all colors, and then you just have basic candles over here. And the cool feature about these is you can actually light them and group them up, just like the sea pickles. So each one can be lighted, and it'll be like a nice little addition. So you can probably make quite a few good builds with that. And you got copper ore, which would be smelted into copper ingots that you can get. And those can be turned into these lightning rods, which would be a straight up and down line of copper ingots with lightning rod. I'm not sure how it's supposed to work, but I might test that here in a second. And then you got the spyglass, which is actually a really cool feature that I really like. Let's see. Let's just get a candle. I'm gonna show you how cool this is. So I could probably go all the way over here, like that. I'll make it remain on fire while you add more to it. So I could save up charge if it's still in it by the time the snapshot's over. But you could probably go over. You can see them. It's a really cool feature, and I think a lot of people are going to find that very useful, especially if they get into a mountain and they can just peer down at things, like candles in the middle of absolutely nowhere. It also seems to have a sound that plays, but I really can't hear that at all. It's kind of like a zzz sound to it. But next up, we have amethyst, which it's probably going to be more of a decorative block, because I'm not sure if it has any magnification properties to help make the spyglass, but like that's probably just going to be like leather, copper, and glass, probably for that little part right there, not sure. But you have block, and then the budding amethyst, and then you got the small amethyst bud, medium, and large, and they can be placed on any part of the block that you want it to be put on. And they actually act as a solid, so you can't run right through it. At least you can run through like the tip, but not the whole thing. But yeah, there's a short little thing on the update. Let's see if we can do something. Just before we go. Oh, there's a cat down there. Not sure where he came from. And roll. That's correct. I had to do every single part of it. I don't know whether second only means it stays that way, but I'm just doing it because why not. So let's see if this works. Look at the spyglass for this. While we wait. Perhaps should make it higher. Yeah, it's hitting it. That's okay with me now. Let's add a little bit more. There we go. Now let's see if it works. Well, nothing's happening, so I'm just gonna assume nothing works. I think it's actually a decorative block. Okay. I guess it changed, like, it's check out. That's not working. So we have a change log or patch notes or whatever you want to call them. There we go. So we have this. Good things come to those who wait, and we believe you've waited long enough. The first case of Cliff Snapshot is finally here and ready to enter the Java edition of Minecraft. We hope that you're excited about this as we are, because this snapshot brings you a variety of features, some changes to existing features, and a few technical changes. All of it listed in this blog post, and we can't wait to experiment with it all. Happy mining. New features in 20W45A. Added bundles. I totally forgot about bundles. Gosh dang it. Candles, lava cauldrons, copper, amethyst, lightning rod, spyglass, tinted glass, didn't see that either. A shulker hitting a shulker with a shulker bullet can make it a new shulker. What? A shulker hitting a shulker with a shulker... Shulker hitting a shulker with a shulker bullet can make a new shulker. That doesn't make any... Nope, okay, moving on. Amethyst blocks. Amethyst comes in block form inside the geodes in two ways. Block of amethyst and budding amethyst. All types of amethyst blocks, clusters included, create beautiful sounds when you walk on them. Break them, place them, or hit them with a projectile. Go make some music. Yes, and I forgot to mention that. They make this really, really nice sound, and it can be used for music and stuff. It's just, it sounds so nice, but you can't place note blocks on top of them to make the sound. Which is kind of sad, and that would be a nice feature, but it's not for now. So the amethyst does grow. Amethyst clusters grow from budding amethyst, which can be found inside geodes. Clusters have four growth stages: small, medium, large, and cluster. Clusters can only grow when they are placed on budding amethyst blocks. Fully grown amethyst clusters drop 4 amethyst shards or more with fortune when an iron pickaxe or higher is used, and drop nothing otherwise when broken. Clusters can be silk touched at any stage. Amethyst geodes. The huge geodes can be found anywhere underground in the overworld. Amethyst geodes have an outer layer of a new stone called tuff. A second layer called calcite. Okay, so there's a lot of things that I missed, so I'll go back and review that. We got off sorting of the shards or more of fortune. On any sort of a budding amethyst block where there is air or water source block, a small amethyst bud will eventually grow. They only grow to budding amethyst and will grow until they become amethyst clusters. Bundles are items that hold other items. A bundle can hold a mixture of items, but only one stack's worth. For example, a bundle can fit 64 dirt, 32 dirt plus 32 stone, 32 dirt plus 8 ender pearls, 1 of every color of wool, concrete, carpet, and terracotta, 64 blocks in total, or 1 diamond helmet. That's kind of... Use right click to put in the bundle, right click the bundle to empty it, wrap a present in a bundle. Okay, that's a nice feature, especially for Christmas. Candles come in all 16 colors plus 1 uncolored variant. Up to 4 can be placed in one area. Candles allow you to properly wish someone a happy birthday. Water loggable, but you cannot light them underwater. It's silly. Wish anybody a happy birthday with a candle cake. You can put them on cakes. I'm putting them on cake as soon as I get it. So the cauldron's gonna be filled with lava. Oh, and the cauldron's gonna be filled and give off a signal strength. Okay, makes sense. Not really. Craft 9 copper ingots to make a copper block. Craft cut copper stairs, and cut copper slabs. Use honeycomb to wax it. And I think waxing makes it last longer and doesn't go all the way down to the last weathered stage. So copper ore can be found in ore blobs across the overworld, similar to iron and coal. This is not the final generation for copper. Smelt copper ore to get copper ingots. So I'm pretty sure that here, if I'm reading that, then like they're probably in a selective biome or something to keep it in to make it a little bit like rare. You can get lightning rod to keep your build safe, as long as the closest area on the lightning rod is fireproof during thunderstorms. So keep your build safe, as long as the closest area on the lightning rod is fireproof during thunderstorms. The lightning rod will protect an area of 4 times 16 blocks around it from the sometimes devastating lightning strikes. Lightning rods give off a resistance signal when struck by lightning, so that's nice. But then you have also the oxidation, like I said that there's a weathered stage. So copper will oxidize over time, but there are that's not spelled right. There are 4 stages: copper, lightly weathered, semi-weathered, and weathered. It takes 50 to 82 Minecraft days in loaded chunks for a copper block to oxidize one stage. Wax copper blocks will not oxidize. You can wax any oxidation state. How lovely. That means you can keep them pretty lightly weathered copper. You can keep that pretty lightly weathered copper block in its lightly weathered stage forever. Okay. So that means like wax will not oxidize, but you can take an already oxidized copper block and wax it. So that actually makes sense, and it's not sarcastic this time. Tinted glass is a type of glass that does not allow light to pass through. Tinted glass is crafted by putting a glass block in the middle of 4 amethyst shards. Tinted glass can be obtained without silk touch. It does not shatter like normal glass. So that'd be nice. Changes. Experience orbs now sometimes merge when in large quantities to improve performance. Simple firework rockets with 1 gunpowder can now be crafted. Dirt paths from the grass path can now be made by using a shovel on dirt and such. Minecarts and rails work in water. Ooh, that's gonna be a big one. Particles now appear when pistons break blocks. Minecarts and rails now work underwater. Oh, nice. All rails can be waterlogged. Flowing water doesn't break rails. Minecarts can pass through water because it's slowed down more than usual. So technical changes. Entities are now saved separately. Add a loot table, pack format, stuff I don't need to know about. I'll leave it up for a second so you can read it. Seems to be the last part of it, so. And there's all these bugs. So that seems that's it for the update. What's this? Alright, let's get back in and see what the other part of it's about. I'll be hyped for this update. I know that all y'all are as well. I'm especially excited for that powder snow and its properties. See how that'll work. Let's go find this other stuff. So it's calcite. Alright, it's raining. Ah, so we do have calcite. Which probably doesn't have any crafting recipes. That calcite. What else do we have? Tough. I wonder if it's tougher than iron. Don't see me. Copyright, copyright, copyright. I don't want that anymore. Goodbye. Moving on. Well, I probably won't be like copyright. I'm just joking around. This is tinted stuff. It's one color. Oh, that's not very. Okay. So what's the difference with this? It's an optical illusion. You think there's nothing behind this, but oh. I just want to see something real quick. Alright, enough messing with glass in general. I think that's everything it was talking about. Let's go through one more time. Let's see. Alright, that's just a dirt path. I wonder if they make it a dirt path though. Maybe they plan on retexturing or something. And that's something else. That's just a guess though. Yeah, none mobs were added that were promised yet, so we saw that to look forward to. Nah, that seems about it. Seems like that's it. Well, if you guys like the video, please subscribe and like the video if you will. Or what? It's all up to you. It helps me out a lot. And I just really hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's all I hope for. If you guys want me to do anything in particular, tutorials, gameplay, reviews, whatever, just comment on one of the